showed me across this land to see the Pacific Ocean. Eyes of 14 winters. It's beautiful, every place. It's all magical. And you realize the disappearing tricks played out. Action, Scene 1, Church and State, Triple K Corporate. Lethal entity, I see you. Now you see. I ask you, have you ever known peace? When a mother said, a nation said, empty cradle boards. How is it that I am to remain peaceful when acts of war against water, land, and my people are committed daily? A regiment assigned, designed of genocide. Sir John A. Macdonald intoxicates, not sea mines. I ask you, have you ever known any kind of peace? I am not full of flowery words of enlightenment these days. Those days are done. I am now elevated to that place of rage at the outright life of oppression that I was born into. I ask you, have you ever been at peace? I ask you if you think I'm not a chief, at least not an Indian Act chief. Hereditary chief I am. They tried to kill us all. Some even gave back those medals, so I heard. What did you do with them? Where are all the other peace medal holders today? Did you forget about us? It's time to step up to this place. Nibi, Kinomage Nin dogs that carrying dish and spoon over that sacred island mountain, that high heart forever life flowing place. That place where all rivers flow from. That too are at the headwaters place. If you know your language, it's in the land, it's in the heart of that place. That place is a heart. That one spot I know. That place you all should know intimately like the back of your hand. That sacred island mountain. Youth should all put your hands and minds and hearts together to protect. Where's your dish? Where's your spoon? I've been calling attention to your lack of connection to this land, and in some lame way, since I'm only what you deem me to be in your own limited mind. But then there's your mother. Listen to her beating heart. Sure, we can block highways, railways, and subways, crowd downtown streets, burn down all churches, take over government buildings, level all statued colonial effigies, maybe even blow up some goddamn dams. But can you keep your daughters safe? Your wife safe? Your sisters and grandma safe? Can you keep the drugs from entering our space? Can you keep your own water clean, for fuck's sakes? Take matters into my own for my family's sake. Safety first. Why ever did we need to build canoes? To carry our babies, that's why. Give me a bulletproof vest and a birch bark canoe, and I'll do for you the greatest ceremony ever to date. Never again will a predator come anywhere near my door. Should they try, no one may ever know. I'm a target in plain view. I ask you, have you ever known peace in this so-called KKK red and white flagged out land? Our mother, she gonna raise water to heights you've only dreamed of, and we've all had those dreams. Don't blame me when water crashes your small town city empire back to humbleness rubble. We told you so, but didn't listen. Now our lives are dire. You gave those medals, and for what, King George? Where are your descendants now? Off with his head along with all others marked for death. I'm a target in plain view, the one you should have listened to. The French, they came, aroused some arms. What the British you say? They used you, don't you know? I ask you, have you ever known peace? She sees it all, this little Indian princess girl, now a grown woman, never known peace in her own land, never in her life. She now is forced to protect her daughters alone. They are targets in plain view. Her sons are too. Mr. Justin, I ask you, are you head of your family? I'm head of mine. Who do you consult to run the illusion of Canada? The corporate disguise now flown half-mast. How many rapes? How many more? I ask you, have you ever known peace with Indian babies at your door? My ancestor bones lay disturbed in the land, desecrated lives by scandalous hands. All acts of war, continued legacy, bonds trauma at large. I ask you, have you ever known peace? I'll tell you, no, I have not. I'm a target in plain view, but all eyes are on you. My grandpa used to say, flagged out. I visualized the flag blowing in the wind until it blew no more, and the flag fell flagged out. Lots of Indians flagged out these days. I see them in the streets and social media, aimless, strewn about the lands, fabric of face which you choose not to see. Your stereotype not loud enough since you become tone deaf to what the truth of what an Indian is, what this land is. You're still killing them. You're still raping her, trying not to see them, hiding them, burying them, landing their colors, shredded over the land, missing and murdered, flagged out landfill. Your guilt and shame brings nothing to the table. Get over it. Words back to you, flagged out, ripping winds, flipping tables, hair across their face. I ask you, have you ever known peace? In this flagged out land with the flagged out Indians, now to mention nuclear power, the darkest of hour, called it a plant, you placed them there to poison us all between a rock and a hard place. Dug uranium! You put us all there, including yourself, so stupid. You just built them strategically, so you thought, while you blindfolded Indians and stole our babies. Yes! Some lost their way! Some still don't see, but they will. Be cautious. You forgot to steal me. My mother made sure, and so did hers, and so did the one before her, and her, and her. A strategic placement, army bases all around us, faces of frail. Your feeble attempts to please her. Never fret, dear one, we are not on the noose. Slippery scale, the peace will come, the serpent will fly. So pent of peace, let her loose, and you will know a flag for Indians across the land, colors adorned beautifully together. The fabric of the Americas, stars of scale be worn. She does not hunt, but waits ever so patiently. The intuitional eye sees who you are truly. She knows all Indians and what they do, beckoning the reckoning. Watch the stars, they're coming, and the wind will blow.